It's hard to look glamorous in scrubs, especially if you work in the Pit. The stars of HBO's hit medical drama are seriously stunning when they have a little more makeup on their faces and a little less blood on their clothes.
Starting with second-year resident Dr. Melissa King, fresh from the VA.
Everyone calls me Mel. I'm so happy to be here.
Sporting a simple pair of glasses and a casual low braid hairstyle, Dr. Mel King is far from flashy. Thankfully, the second-year medical resident doesn't need to look like a beauty queen to do her job. Dr. King may come across a bit overly earnest and emotional when she joins Dr. Robbie's team, but her unique outlook helps her treat patients with the care they deserve.
Mel, right?
Yes.
Well, it was nice talking to you, Mel.
It was nice talking to you, too. You know, I really hope we can be friends.
Dr. King is played by Taylor Dearden, who looks like an entirely different person when she puts on contacts and lets her hair down. Fans of The Pit were stunned when they saw her on the red carpet at the 2025 Emmys, where the program took home the Best Drama Award. Dearden is still in the process of becoming a television legend, but her parents have already climbed that mountain. That's because her mom is 80s character actor Robin Dearden, and her dad is none other than Breaking Bad star Bryan Cranston. It's easy to see where she gets her good looks from.
This is the most important person that you're going to meet today. This is Dana. She's our charge nurse. She is the ringleader of our circus. Do what she says when she says it.
Katherine LaNasa first made headlines as the fourth wife of Hollywood legend Dennis Hopper, but she's since proven herself a capable actress in her own right as Dana Evans on The Pit. Dana may not be an MD like many of her colleagues, but she's no less integral to the emergency room. She's efficient and far from an idealist, but she still serves as a sort of maternal figure to her younger colleagues when the going gets especially tough. LaNasa took a break from acting in 2020, but The Pit was enticing enough to bring her back to the small screen. It's been a triumphant return for her, to say the least. She won the 2025 Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series. She accepted the award in a white Jason Wu dress adorned with a silvery blue bow, the color of which was chosen to pay tribute to real-life nurses. She made sure to thank them in her acceptance speech as well.
Well, you deserve a medal.
Let's settle for a raise.
LaNasa was excited to join the cast of The Pit for many reasons, one of which was the amount of makeup required. That is, as little as possible. As she revealed to Yahoo Style, to play a part like Dana and to wear no makeup, it was really very freeing. A headstrong, no-nonsense senior resident working in The Pit, Dr. Heather Collins has a tendency to bury herself in her work. She's good at her job and capable in a crisis, but her stern personality sometimes puts her at odds with Dr. Robbie. The two may not agree on everything, but they'll put their differences aside to ensure that their patients are properly diagnosed and treated.
Listen to your patient. That is your superpower.
Dr. Collins is played by British actress Tracy Ifeachor, who's previously appeared in everything from Wonka to Legends of Tomorrow. She was honored to join the cast of The Pit and was sure to hype up the next chapter in the series while speaking to Deadline, saying, "Listen, there is going to be an amazing cast in Season 2, just as there was in Season 1. I'm just going to leave it there." Unfortunately, that amazing cast doesn't include Ifeachor herself. In July 2025, it was announced that Dr. Collins would not be returning for another shift, despite the dangling thread of her complex relationship with Dr. Robbie. Variety reported that the choice was made by the show's creative team, and that it wasn't Ifeachor's decision to say goodbye. A devoted doctor and single mother, Dr. Cassie McKay seems like one of the least troubled medical professionals in The Pit, at least until her ankle monitor starts beeping. After she lost custody of her son Harrison while battling drug addiction, she turned her life around and went to medical school.
I went through some really dark times before I finally got help. And I've been sober now. 9 years, 5 months, and 11 days.
Once Dr. McKay has decided that someone is worth protecting, there's nothing she won't do to take care of them, whether they're related to her or not. Actress Fiona Dourif has been a frequent sight on the big and small screens since the mid-2000s, but The Pit has proven to be one of the highlights of her career. You may have seen her previously in True Blood, Tenet, or the Child's Play franchise. There's a good reason for that last one. Her father is the one and only Brad Dourif, a talented character actor and the voice of Chucky the Killer Doll. Despite her experience in the horror genre, Dourif found filming The Pit to be a pretty scary experience. As she told Backstage magazine, "I still get terrified before every scene. If I'm doing a really technical, heavily choreographed medical scene, and it's not mine but I have the capacity to screw it up for everybody else, that really scares me." One of the most caring and empathetic residents at Pittsburgh Trauma Medical Center, Dr. Samira Mohan is a fierce patient advocate with a reputation for taking her time a little too much.
I know people call me slow-mo. You don't have to confirm or deny. It used to hurt my feelings a lot, but I can't help it.
Unfortunately, the Pitt isn't the type of place where one can always afford to go the extra mile. Still, one thing's for sure. If you got beamed by a baseball at PNC Park, you'd be lucky to have her in your corner. Dr. Mohan is portrayed by Supriya Ganesh, who'd never been in the main cast of a show until she joined the Pitt. Much like her character, Ganesh is incredibly sharp. She was the valedictorian at her high school and graduated from Columbia University with a degree in neuroscience. In a 2025 interview with Harper's Bazaar, she revealed, "I deluded myself for a little bit. I told myself, I don't really want to act. I want to try being a doctor. I picked neuroscience, and I later realized that I picked it because it's what drew me to acting. I've always been interested in what makes people people."
I was pre-med in college and I took the MCAT where I got a really good score. I auditioned for the show and I was like, if I don't do this show, I'm gonna die.
Naturally, that makes Dr. Mohan the perfect role for Ganesh. That irony isn't lost on her. As she told Variety, "When it worked out, it felt like everything in my life had led up to that moment, honestly." Whenever you hear a sarcastic comment or a cutting nickname in the Pitt, chances are it's coming from the mouth of medical intern and former athlete Dr. Trinity Santos. She may be brash and arrogant with a bit of a selfish streak, but she's ambitious above everything else. She's a good person deep down, though. She wouldn't be a doctor if she didn't want to help people. Briones got her start as an actress at age 9, and she's been grinding away in the industry ever since. Her career is pretty vast and varied for someone her age. Trekkies know her as one of the stars of Star Trek Picard, but she's also taken her talents to the stage.
Sir, I'm so sorry. It seems you've lost all of your organs, but we can figure it out.
Dr. Santos isn't exactly the most likable person in the Pitt, and Briones is well aware of how viewers see her. Still, there's more to the character than you might expect. As Briones revealed to the contending, "I think absolutely there's a softer version we haven't met, because whenever I have met someone that is like Santos, it means that there is something deeper going on. It means actually they're hiding something very vulnerable."
Sometimes I come on too strong.
Excuse me? It's a defense mechanism against insecurity. You're kidding, right? Yeah.
The youngest staff member on the floor of the Pitt, Victoria Javadi, is an undergraduate medical student with a lot to learn and even more to prove. The daughter of a surgeon and an endocrinologist, Victoria finds herself a small fish in a chaotic pond when she joins Dr. Robbie's team. Victoria is played by Australian actress Shabana Azeez, who starred in smaller projects in her native country until the Pitt catapulted her into the limelight in the States. She's certainly been enjoying it. As she shared during an interview with Ramona magazine, "I love Victoria so dearly. She's a ticking time bomb and a genius and a hoot. Prepping for her for season 2 is so much fun." While Azeez kept her lips zipped regarding the details of said season, you can expect Victoria's character arc to go some unexpected places. This wonderkind still has a long way to go.
Look, I know I might look too young, but I studied my ass off to get here. Probably harder than the others. I earned this.
A new season of a show means new plot lines and new characters, and the Pitt is no exception. Joining the main cast for season 2 is actress Sepideh Moafi, who's playing a character named Dr. Baran Al-Hashimi. Moafi made her television debut on an episode of Blue Bloods, and she's been bouncing from show to show ever since. She found her footing as a main cast member in The Deuce, The L Word, Generation Q, and Blackbird, but she's never been on a show quite as mainstream as The Pitt. She excitedly shared the news on Instagram by writing, "I've been welcomed to The Pitt. Love this show and its people." An attendant physician who has a history with Doctors King and Mohan, Dr. Al-Hashimi's presence is sure to stir up some drama. Even though her role on The Pitt features a bit less makeup than some of her other projects, Moafi still looks gorgeous on the trauma center floor.